It's hard to believe that next month I will be decreasing my pediatric patient care volume to just half a day per week. And in a few months, I will likely be hanging up my stethoscope for good. And I'll say that it wasn't long ago that I felt so desperate for a change, so desperate for permission that I was looking for signs everywhere. I was pulling tarot cards every day and trying to figure out how to communicate with my spirit guides and looking up at the sky and looking for ones everywhere. I was looking for permission. I was waiting for somebody, something, God, angels, whoever to tell me that it was okay, that it was okay to make this change. It was okay to pursue what I wanted to do in life, that it was okay to do something that was going to be difficult and required a lot of courage because I was afraid. I was afraid of making that change. And I'm a pretty spiritual person, so I do tend to look at some external force to give me that permission. But it could come for those of you that aren't spiritual, it could come in different ways. It can come asking everybody you know, doing a ton of research. If you are more of a practical person and a numbers person, it might be spreadsheets, pros and cons list, trying to figure it out, trying to justify this change. But what I realized is the effort, the energy I was putting into looking for a sign was my sign. I don't know if there could have been any sign that would have convinced me because I already had my answer because it came from inside of me. That urge to look for the sign was the sign. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but it makes sense to me now.
You are here for a reason, but navigating this human life can be challenging. How do you care for your body, mind, and spirit to make the most of your time here on Earth? How can you harness your incredible human potential? In this podcast, we explore these questions and more to help you craft your best life yet. Welcome to I Am Human.
I'm Dr. Yami. I'm your host, and welcome to I Am Human. If you're new, thanks for joining me. And for those of you that have been around for a while, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about signs and that need to have some sort of external validation when we're wanting to make a change, when we're wanting to try something new, when we're wanting to take that leap and do something for ourselves that is really, really scary. So what does that look like? It looks like overthinking. It looks like researching. It looks like asking everybody you know for their opinion, which there are some people that might be able to help, but I will say that that's dangerous territory because especially if you want to do something that you know other people may not approve of, you're not going to get the answers that you are seeking. And it's going to be very frustrating and disconcerting. And it may put you deeper into that emotional void where you're feeling really lost and you're feeling like you can't make that change. You're feeling stuck. It might look like going back and forth between the decision and trying to convince yourself that that's not what you should do. So you're looking for some external sign to tell you that that's what you should do. So for many of us, that search for a sign, it can feel like a relief because you just want to be given permission. You want to be released from that fear, from that difficulty, that need to have courage and bravery, because it's usually something that's triggering a lot of fear in your life. And what are those fears? It's fear of making the wrong decision, fear of regret, uncertainty. You're not sure how it's going to turn out. And in my situation, I had all of those things. And in some ways, I still do, but I'm much happier now than I was before because I made the decision and I'm moving towards what I want. I'm working on building what I want. And maybe that's a good point that we're still going to feel all those feelings anyway. So you might as well be building what you want to build. You might as well be moving towards what you actually desire instead of being paralyzed in fear, in that indecision. But the truth is that clarity doesn't come before the decision, it comes after. There's no way you can get certainty until you take action. You have to take action and you have to have the courage to take action. And after you take action is when you start to get that certainty. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted. This feels good. I'm moving towards alignment. I'm moving towards something that feels better for me. So, my questions for you today are, if you're stuck in that place where you're looking everywhere for a sign, you are seeking validation to make a change, to do the thing you're afraid of, what do you already know that you're not giving yourself enough credit for? Where are you not trusting your own intuition? That inner knowingness, your soul that's crying out for your desires that have been placed in your heart, whether they've been there for years or only just recently. If you're looking for a sign, what do you already know? And what keeps coming back, even when you try to push it down, even when you try to push it away, even when you say, that's impractical, that's impossible, there's no way that I could achieve that. What is it that keeps coming back over and over again that just keeps nagging you? And what are you avoiding deciding? I feel that sitting on the fence is the worst place to be. It's so uncomfortable just sitting there. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? It's really torture for me. So if you know that in your ideal world, you'd rather be on this other side, why are you avoiding deciding that? What's stopping you? So if you're waiting for a sign, this might be your sign that your inner knowing is enough, that you can trust your intuition, and that the certainty is not going to come until you actually take action. You already know. Trust yourself. You don't need more clarity. You need more trust in what you already feel. Start taking one step at a time towards that health, the well-being, the joy, the life that you want. My name is Yami, and I am human.
Thank you for listening to another episode of I Am Human. I would be so honored if you subscribe to the podcast so that you never miss an episode. We love our listeners and take your feedback seriously. If you have questions or constructive feedback, you can email us at podcast@dryami.com. That's podcast@doctoryami.com. I am your host, Dr. Yami Cazorla-Lancaster. I Am Human is produced by myself and Alejandra Parra. Graphics designed by Alejandra Parra. Music by Angela Soph with Glowbox Productions. Remember, human, you are here for a reason. Have fun, explore, and live your life to the fullest.